What's up, everybody? My name is Justin, this is Forever Self-Employed. In this video, I'm going to be selling the Red Ranger. I'm not sure if you guys saw the video that we did on it, basically getting everything ready to sell. Yesterday, I posted up for sale. Last night, I got a couple messages on it. As you guys know, what I like to do in the beginning is I like to start the price out high. So we listed it for like $6,300. The meter on Facebook said that the high-end private party value for it was $5,000. So I'm literally $1,300 over what the private party book from Kelley Blue Book, whatever, is. And if anybody comes at me and says, hey, why are you so high over the Blue Book value? I'll just say that I'm basing it off of my own book and I'm actually under on my book value. You know what I'm saying? So people like to come at me like that sometimes. You gotta have a little bit of humor for them. But basically, I got a couple of messages on it, 3 messages. One person was inquiring about the VIN on it. Another person had a few questions about where it came from, stuff like that. And the third person actually wants to see it today. So we posted it yesterday for $1,300 over book, and we are showing it today to somebody. Probably gonna lowball me, I have a feeling. Not positive on that. So right now, I'm headed back to the shop. I'm gonna go ahead and show the Red Ranger, and first show, first sale, I doubt it, but let's see. Anytime that you can post a car, show it the next day, and sell it on the first time, I mean, that is crazy good. Usually I would say that you're not priced high enough, but like I said, I'm $1,300 over Kelley Blue Book. I'm under on Justin Blue Book, so that's all that matters. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and show this now, and I'll keep you guys posted on what happens. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, it's Carlitos.
Justin, nice to meet you.
Hey.
So this is the truck right here.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Yeah, it looks good, huh?
Yeah.
Very clean.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It's your day off today?
Yeah.
Sorry about the confusion earlier. I wasn't here, but I'm glad we got to meet up so I can show you the truck. So as you guys can see, there was a little bit of a communication barrier, language barrier perhaps. I'm going to go through that here in just a second when I give an update on this vlog. But I just kind of wanted to go through the process of what's happening right now. So each time I meet up with a prospective customer that could potentially buy the vehicle, I like to create some common ground between us. I like to ask some questions. You know, how long have you guys been looking for vehicles? What else have you looked at in the area? In this case, it was a little bit more difficult, so I just kind of stood back a little bit. I gave them a good opportunity to examine the vehicle, and as you guys will see here in just a second, they ended up taking it for a test drive.
Can I try?
Yeah, drive it a little bit. Yeah. All right, you guys, first showing underway. They're taking it for a bit of a test drive. So there was a little bit of a communication barrier. So they're going to be taking it down here, down the road. It is a little bit of a busy day. This does kind of bother me sometimes, but I think it'll be fine. There was a little bit of miscommunication between me and him earlier. Basically, he asked me for the address. I sent it over to him, and then he just showed up at like 10 a.m. So whenever I was meeting up with him, I told him I was sorry for the miscommunication. Now they're taking it for a little test drive, so yeah. So they took it for their test drive. They came back. Upon returning, they did something that pretty much everyone's going to do. They hopped out. They popped the hood. They wanted to see maybe if it was overheating. They wanted to see what other issues it had. A lot of times what people will do is they'll test drive the vehicle, then they'll make up their list of nitpicks, is what I call it. And watch right here, they're going to pop the hood. They're going to come to me. He's going to ask me, do I have any room on the price? Because he's about to nitpick me here in just a second.
The price is negotiable.
A little bit of room.
How much little?
What were you guys thinking?
Huh?
I said, what were you guys thinking?
¿Cuánto?
¿Qué?
¿Cuánto le tiramos?
So immediately after they pop the hood, they take a look at it. He calls me over, asks me if the price is negotiable, to which I respond, it is. He wants me to give him a price of how negotiable it is. And I just say, what were you guys thinking? Because the first person to give up their hand in negotiation typically loses. So, you know, I could have said, hey, look, you know, the lowest I'll go is 58. Maybe what they had in mind was 6. And so I've just given up $200. At this point, the price of the truck is $6,300. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I did have a feeling that they were going to lowball me. So let's go ahead and see what kind of offer they come up with here. Wait, do what?
Yeah, put the price.
I mean, what were you guys thinking? I just posted it yesterday, so I got a couple other people interested in it. So I can do 6 on it, 6,000. that'd probably be the best that I could do on it for right now, you know. So as you guys see, they didn't give me a price. He kind of mentioned to the other guy, Poquito, I guess I would only come down a little bit on the price. He pushed again to see what I was at. I told him I was at 6,000. I also told him that I recently posted it, which was the case. I posted it a day before, and I told him I also had some people interested in it. So there's no scarcity on my part. You know, I could sit on this thing for 2 months if I needed to. I also have other people interested, so I'm not willing to come too far down. So that's a couple of little tactics that I use within the negotiation, but he persists on and continues to try to get me to give him a price. So I eventually just go, hey, it's 6,000, gives him $300 off. I think that's, you know, a fair deal. So what you guys are about to see is he's going to go ahead and give me his list of nitpicks. They have a number in their head that they came out here with. They knew how much money they wanted to spend. So in order to get me off of the 6,000, they feel as though they need to justify their side of the argument. So he's going to go ahead and nitpick the radiator. He's going to go ahead and nitpick the fact that it needs an inspection sticker to try to justify the offer that they're about to give me. So check this out.
The truck is, the transmission is good, but the motor,
Yep.
we need to change the glass,
Okay.
the radiator,
Yeah.
leak in the water,
Okay.
need the
Radiator.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. Look at that. See water?
Right.
He have 5.5.
5.5.
Yeah.
So we finally got the number 5.5 or 5,500, whichever way you want to look at it. That is what they were intending to spend from the moment that they came out. What you guys are going to see here is, I'm going to think about it for a second. I'm going to kind of reiterate the fact that a ton of stuff was brand new on the truck that I listed out on the Facebook post. I'm going to ask them if they saw that, as well as I am going to do a counter offer. 6,000 was not as low as I wanted to go on the deal. I just presented that so I could keep them as high as possible. You guys are going to hear me counter, and then we're going to kind of go back and forth on a little bit of an exchange to kind of find a middle point.
It's
Now.
cash now.
Yeah, I know. A lot of money was put into it. It's got like new tires, brakes,
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff was done to it. I don't know if y'all saw the ad. 5.5. I really gotta have 6 on it right
Cash.
now. I know, man. I know. Hey, I love cash.
No.
Cash is great now. I'll tell you what, the lowest I could do is 58. 58. That's, you know, that's $500 off of where I'm at on it now. And like I said, I have other people interested in it, and I just posted it yesterday. So I could sit on it. I'm not in a hurry.
Yeah.
You know?
Give it-
But that's probably the best I could do, you know? 5,800 today.
What is it? 5.5. How?
I know.
Yeah,
I
bro.
know.
Huh?
Hey, look, it's $300. So it's been established. I'm at 5,800. They are at 5,500. They are staying at 5,500 for the most part. As you can see, there's a lot of space in the negotiation. They're thinking about it. They're kind of going back and forth. They're pacing around the car a little bit, and that needs to be there. Sometimes if you try to fill the space too much, it comes off as needy. So you need to make sure that there's a little bit of awkwardness in the negotiations, so that way they feel the pressure as well. So a decision really had to be made here. Do I stick on 5,800? Eventually, the other guy that wasn't in the red shirt mentioned that we could just meet in the middle at 5,650, and my decision was, do I hold off and try to sell for more, or do I just get this money today? And I think it's more of a bird in the hand versus two in the bush type of situation. So what we ended up doing was we ended up agreeing on 5,650, and what you guys are going to see is I really put a lot of time in between them offering 5,650 and me agreeing to it, just to kind of further put that pressure on them. And you can even see when I'm saying 5,650, the guy is stuck at 5,600. He makes a bunch of jokes about it. So check this out. 5,650, right? 5,650?
56? Okay. 56. Hey. 5, 6.
Yeah. 5,650, we're good? Is he cool with that? I don't know what the numbers are in Spanish.
6. 56.
5650.
Hey, 56.
50.
100.
Hey, we're done. If he says 5650, it's a done deal.
I need to come back now in 5 minutes.
For $50?
Yeah, 56.
So we ended up settling at $5,650. You guys could see, even as I'm presenting $5,650, the guy continues to make jokes about it being $5,600, which I'm fine with, but I would have let them walk over $50. I was just coming down way too much. I had other options out there. $50 was a make or break deal for me, but we ended up getting it closed, ended up sealing the deal. As you guys could see, he was leaving there to go to Chase and get the rest of the money. Just to run you guys through some of the numbers, we purchased this Ford Ranger. It's a 2000 Ford Ranger for $4,000 between gas to drive it back, which is about $100, and taxes that we had to pay on it, which was another $200. We ended up being in the vehicle for about $4,300 with a purchase price of $5,650. We ended up making about $1,350 over the course of about 2 days between cleaning it up, posting it, and then selling it. So we came out really good on this one. If you guys did enjoy this style of video, be sure to leave me a thumbs up on it, as I will do this more in the future. Kind of a breakdown, if you will, of the entire sales transaction. If you made it this far in the video, comment down below Red Ranger, and I'll hashtag you a real one. My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed, and until next time, hustle hard and get that money, baby. Peace.